This is ◕ aka Lady Gata7, your divine plant diva. Just had the pleasure of getting some Swiss chard, and I got the red Swiss chard and the just the regular original Swiss chard, and I also got the dragon kale, and I'm washing them now. I got them from a sister of mine that is a gardener, and I'm cleaning them off because I'm going to be cooking them, a whole bunch of them, and making me some greens for the rest of the week. And I'm so excited about that. I really love Swiss chard, and I just want to share this with you as I move through this process. So just as we go through, stay tuned. So I'm going to be adding mushroom. I'm going to be adding portobello mushroom in there, as well as white mushrooms. See there. I'm going to be adding scallions in there, and I love to add white onion, and I'm going to be cutting up some garlic in there. I'm also going to be adding two other things from our garden. She gave me an eggplant that I'm going to be adding. She gave me two different kinds. I'm going to be adding to the Swiss chard, the red and the regular Swiss chard, as well as the dragon kale. So we're still moving along. So I'm just washing off my mushrooms. I cleaned my mushrooms off, and I'm going to use some chicken broth. Now, anybody that knows me know I'm a pescatarian, and I don't eat meat, so to speak. And it's not because I don't eat chicken and all those things because I am against doing it. It's just that they don't sit well with my stomach. But the bouillon mixes, the chicken and the turkey mixes, I can use those to kind of brothen up my greens. So that's what I'll be adding, along with the mushroom, along with the onion, and along with the scallions and the peppers, and some garlic cloves. By the way, I just happen to like okra too, and I was given some, different variety of okra. I'm going to put a few of them in there from my sister's garden. And she's a wonderful person. We don't have the same biological mom or dad, but she is my sister from another mother, another dad. She just had shared with me some of her, her peppers, and I'm going to go ahead and mix those in with my kale, and it's going to be delicious. So if I just kind of want you to see kind of what I've put into this pot, I have cut up my onions, I've cut up my scallions and my mushroom, and I'm getting prepared to cut up my peppers, and I'm going to cut up my okra. But just so that you know, you can actually eat every part of the kale. Like, these are like the stem parts. Some people don't eat them. I cut them up very small and put them in with the mixture. I try to eat every part of the kale and every part of the Swiss chard. So this is kale Swiss chard stems, and I'm going to cut those up as well. Them up and put them in the mixture as well. So we'll have a whole nice brew of nice smelling stuff before we actually put the kale and the Swiss chard into the pots. So I got everything mixed in. Now I'm going to mix this between two pots. As you can see, I got the baby portobellos, I got the scallions, I got the onions, I got the garlic cloves, I got the peppers. I got all this good mixture going on in here. And this is in a big pot that I have, but I'm going to split this into two pots because I have a lot of kale, I have a lot of Swiss chard. So, and just wanted to make sure you see all of my mixtures together. So I did a mixture of things in there, and I added in there some of my herbs. I have some basil flakes, I have some oregano, and I put water in here, and I'll probably have to put more water in here. I have two pots. As you know, I had a big old pot of the mixture, and I'm going to let these boil down and get all that good flavor going before I put the kale and the Swiss chard in the mix. So I clean the kale off with, soapy dishwater and then hot water, just to kind of run across it, making sure that we get rid of anything before cooking it. And then I take it and I put it in the pot where I had all the stuff in. I will mix this around. Remember I told you I had 2 pots, and I will mix it around with all the stuff. And you'll get a chance to also see me put the kale in. What you do is you're taking off the just the kale, and you also take off the Swiss chard from the stem, and then you know, because I had some bigger pieces, you can pull these pieces apart or cut them and make them smaller. I like mine's bigger. So yes. And so now you can see that I have in my pot these kale and the Swiss chard with the mixture that I had earlier. So I'm cooking them down, and I know they're going to be delicious. They're fresh from the garden, and I'm excited about that. And the garden that I, you know, took privilege to was a garden that my sister has on the south side, and I call her my sis because she is like family to me. And she was gracious enough to give me some fresh kale and some fresh Swiss chard, the original type of the ordinary Swiss chard, as well as the red Swiss chard. And so I mix it with, I showed you the onion, the some of the okra that she gave me, and some of the some garlic, as well as some mushrooms, as well as some scallions, and some peppers, and some of the peppers she gave me. So yes, I'm excited about how they're going to taste. I love Swiss chard and kale, so I think you're going to, you know, like to see the outcome and the results when it's all done. Man, this is so good. It has all of my mixtures in it. It's nice and green. I like the broth that is made with the chicken bouillon. It tastes so good. It's a nice flavor to it. You can see the onions, and you can see parts of the actual stock that's connected to it. You can see peppers, and it smells, and believe me, it tastes so good. So this came out good. It's a good success. I have some for a while. I'm going to continue to enjoy this. I'm going to continue to eat this. Let me taste this now. So good. I wish you could have some. It's delicious and good for you. Helps to clean your system out. This is Lady ◍𝐿𝐵𝒆, your divine plant diva. Have a blessed one. Goodbye.